Welcome to BISP Solutions. We are here to deliver the. We are here to we are covering the different case scenarios for ARCS Oracle EPM tool. So today we will be covering for our today's session. Our topic is analyzing the variance overview the variance analysis method, and will go through some functionality available in this application of cloning and archive, restore, and purging the data. So these are basically the topics which we are going to cover in this session. So if we talk about the reconciliation, so in the initial sessions of our of this webinar, we have learned that uh, out of the two methods which are the module which are available in ARCS, the first one is the reconciliation compliance and the other one is the transaction matching. And under the reconciliation compliance method module, we have three methods: balance comparison, account analysis, and variance analysis. So till date we have covered the balance comparison and account analysis. So the third one is still yet to be not yet been taken. So we will be doing that variance analysis method. So in this it monitors period to period variations in account balances. Is basically compare the balances of two periods. So to compare that, we use the variance analysis method. So the this reconciliation compliance supports the variance analysis process, which which is a key control in the overall account monitoring process to ensure uh, to ensure balance fluctuation are monitored. That is, we keep control on the fluctuations which occurs in the different account balances and explained if certain thresholds are exceeded, and if there has been the fluctuation which is more than the threshold limit, then we can have an explanation to this with the help of this variance analysis method. So variance analysis method basically uses the same profile and the format concept as account analysis or balance comparison methods to create variance analysis record to accomplish the period to period. So basically it means for variance analysis method, the procedure is same as we follow for account analysis and balance comparison. The same profile and the format concept is there to understand, but the difference here is, but we compared it with one period to the another or with the multiple period. So with the help of this analysis is basically a beneficial for making the budgeting planning for a business by making a detailed review of the pattern of accounts or the fluctuations or the pattern which it shows the account balances which it shows. So then the second topic, the other functionality which is available in this our application, those are of purge, restore, and archive. So in this application, the administrator can help to keep the size of database in check and help performance by using archive, restore, and purge functionality. This allows one to archive data and access the archived content as needed. So it is basically a performance functionality by which we can just reduce the database of the application by archiving the data, the available data. And as such, the archiving allows us to save reconciliation, transaction, and related data from selected periods in reconciliation compliance in an archive file. So in this plan, for the different reconciliation compliances, the available data, that is the reconciliation transactions are being saved in an archived file, and that can be restored at some other time, which can be used, which can be, and it can be stored locally. Basically, a purge in a reconciliation compliance deletes all reconciliation transactions and related data from selected period. So archiving help us to save the data reconciliation in our local file. Purging basically delete all reconciliation transactions, all reconciliation the transactions involved in it, and the related data from a selected period. This period may stay in place, but only the reconciliation are removed. You may only purge period that have been archived. So the periods stay in place, though in this in this purging method, this purge, the only the data is deleted and not the profile format and the different reconciliation which we or the properties which we define for a profile, that remain intact, but only the data is being deleted. And this purging data can be uh, this purging data uh, before purging this data, we can just archive that data, and if need be, we can uh, restore that archive data. And here the restoring allows one to restore the saved reconciliation archive file to a different machine or to the same machine. And similarly, the restoring, it basically restore the archive data which we have kept in our local file, and basically the purging deletes all the data. So we will just go through the application first, and we'll perform the variance analysis method first. So to start with, as we know, we must identify the format which is to be used for this purpose. So under this format tab, we have this variance analysis method. Out of this variance analysis monthly and variance analysis quarterly, so we will be choosing this one, variance analysis monthly. The format is same as we used for the account analysis and the balance comparison. So the name here, it is variance analysis monthly, and method is here variance analysis. And under the balance summary, we have the different columns here. Source system, there will be only the source system here. There is no comparison between ledger and sub ledger, so only one source system will be available. And variance explanation tab and the current period balances. So this is the current period balance is available only for this variance analysis method and the period balance. And we get this additional properties of monthly prior balance frequency, it is monthly. Alternatively, we can have this as a quarterly also, but we will just keep it as monthly. So we got these two, current period balance and variance period balance, two additional columns for the variance analysis method. The rest are the same, that is variance explanation, unexplained difference, and difference. So we will just go and save the format. So it has already been created, so we have not added anything in it. So now we will go to this profile, and we'll create a profile for the purpose of variance analysis, and we will be comparing the, say for example, the depreciation expenses, the depreciation trend for an organization. So to start with, I will just create one profile 10051 depreciation variance A test. To practice the analysis method. So the process here, we will just keep it as balance sheet, make it as high. Account type will keep under asset, we have this depreciation. Normal balance, we'll consider it as debit. Organizational unit, let's select South America. And format, we have just seen that variance analysis monthly. Okay, and first just save it. Instructions, so these are the instructions which is being given in the format, so they have been carry forwarding in this profile. Alternatively, we can just attach some or local file or reference also for this purpose. Say okay, just keep this file for our reference for understanding purpose. So under workflow, we will give the username, that is preparer. This will be user1. Make it as monthly, and 2. Just save this, and we will reviewer, appoint a reviewer. Save this one. Currency rate type, we'll select as accounting, and we'll keep the functional currency as our default currency. Then access, we will give commentator here. So let's see who are our commentator. So it is user 3, and we will see the role of this user 3 while reconciliation. So no attribute, or just say we will just assign cost center test 2. We have defined this cost centers, and preparer access required. Okay, rules, we will just create a simple rule so that it can auto approve rule at the reviewer 1 level. Create condition, balance reconciliation. If the name contain depreciation, so it will automatically approve if the name of the profile include depreciation. Save this one, save and close. So we have created this profile. So this is the profile. Okay, now we will upload the balances in it for the three successive month. Okay, so I will just choose Control C, Control V. We'll create a profile for it. Depreciation. For the month of June 22. Okay. It is 5-1, so make it as 12,000. So we will just keep this as 12,000. One. For July 22 and for August. This is for the month of August. Just make it as 18,000, and for the month of July, make it as 15,000. Okay, with what we will do, we will increase, and for the month of August, we will make it as 14,000. Okay, so we will upload this file into a balance into our profiles. So we will go to this period. First we will upload for the month of June. Import pre-mapped balances. Browse the file for the month of June 22. Balance type source. Currency bucket is our functional. June. So let's do this for July also. So we will just here change the period. We don't have to go to the period tab again. Period card. Close this one, and also for the month of August. Make it as August and import. So let's see. So for the month of August, for the month of June, it is completed. So let's go and see this in our profile, whether the balance for the month of June. Let's see. For the month of July, it is there, and for the month of August, it is there. So we will just create a reconciliation for all these 3 months. So for the month of June 22, so the next step is to create a reconciliation. Go to this, basically we will go to this profile section. From the reconciliation tab, we will just create that. We will select our 1001051 is our profile. So basically that reconciliation is not available here. We can upload that. This in reconciliation tab, it will be visible, displayed only when we will create the reconciliation. But alternatively, we can just upload the balances from reconciliation tab also. So this is for the month of June. Just create reconciliation, select the period as June, apply. Successfully copied. Go to the July month. Okay, so do the reconciliation. It is 15,000. Create reconciliation for the month of July. Done. And also for the month of August. Create a reconciliation for the month of August. So it is successfully being copied. We will just check in reconciliation card also for our 100. Why it has, okay, account method analysis method is not there. Now you can see it is 12,000 also for the month of July and August. So these three variance analysis method based profile we can see in the month of June it is 12,000, August it is 14, and July it is 15,000. Now we will just log in from the the user window. User, okay, user 1, okay, for the month of June this is the user 1 window. This is the profile which we are looking for, depreciation variance analysis, a test. So the balance here coming as current period balance here is 12,000. Variance period balance May 2022 is still not there. It will come in the month of May 22. The difference is still 12,000, and we have to give the explanation for this. So we will give an explanation. Depreciation of June 2022. Variance reason code is there. We can just make it as others, and we will apply it here as here. Save this one. Now we have no unexplained difference. We will go to the summary tab. Now you can see the difference is unexplained difference is not there because we have given the explanation. This is for the month of current period, and just submit this one. Following attribute. So we have to define the attribute cost center test 2 attribute. Without defining that we cannot proceed further because we have made this as a compulsory and the available list is here. So just make it as 1000 and submit this one. Now it will allow us to submit the same. Now it has been submitted. Let's go and see under the reconciliation card what is the status. Okay, now you can see it has been closed. Why it has been closed? We don't have to go to the it has not move forward up to approver because we have defined a rule here. Rule execution is there, so that's why it has automatically approved our reconciliation. Now we will do this for the month of July and August also, and August. Let's see their status for the month of July. It is open with preparer. Okay, now we will just go. Now you can see we got the previous month balance, variance period balance, it is 12,000. Current period balance is 15,000. Variance period balance is 12,000. So difference there is of 3,000. And now you can see the graph. It has increased from 12,000 to 15,000. Now we have to provide the difference explanation for this 3,000. Why this has increased from 12,000 to 15,000. So we will provide that in our explanation column. Under this new assets purchased for unit 5. Okay. So what we are giving some new assets were purchased for unit number 5. That's why, or unit or location number 5, we can just add anything. Location number 5, that's why it has increased. So we will give the reason and just save it. Now you can see that no, there is no unexplained difference available here, and we will just go and submit this one. Similar, the same case scenario, we have to provide for the attribute here. We have to define the cost center for it. So the cost center for the location 2, let's suppose it is 1800. We will define this one and submit this. Saved. Now you can see it has also been closed for the month of July. That's because the rule executed here also. So let's do and now we will just log in from the user 3 perspective, because we have created the user 3 as our commentator. So let's go and see that also. So he will go to the reconciliation tab for the month of July. He will select the profiles, say for the month of June and August, say. Now he can see the status of this profile ID, that 2 have been closed, 1 is still pending. So he can just open this and he can see, you can see he cannot provide anything else. He cannot do anything in it. He just can just post some comment on it. Please attach the list of new assets purchased, and post comment. Okay, right, for the month of he. So he cannot approve it or reject it, or can provide any explanation. He can just comment in this. He works as a commentator. So we will just close this one, and we will just again log in from the user 1 window. Under reconciliation, select all the 3 period of July, June. So the user will go and provide the explanation for this. Now he will go and see the current period balance is 14,000, variance period balance is 15,000. So what is the difference? The difference here is of 1,000. So we have to minus 1,000. So we have to provide the reason for this. So you can just go and provide some reason. Assets sold for or unit 4. Okay, and he will provide the reason as 1000 and save it. Now it has increased to because this is basically in a negative, so we have to use it as minus symbol. Okay. Now you can see we have no unexplained differences here. It has. So what is the reasons which we have given? So the user will see the comments given by the commentator and will do the needful. And he can go and just attach the list as per here details. Say for example, he can just go and attach some the details and our routes say. Okay, and he will submit this one. Now you can see the graph has changed and one can see the details. Similarly, we have to provide the attribute here as the unit 2. The cost center for the unit 4 is 1500, so just choose that one and submit this one and close. Now it has also been closed. Now let's see from the from the admin window. It has been closed and you can just go and check the details there, the different details, the variance explanation which were given for all these 3 periods. So this is how the variance analysis works in an ARCS. And now we will just go through very quickly with this all these 3 options: purging, restore, and archive. So in this application we have this functionality of archive. Just click on this and from here we can see the periods are available here. So the archive is being done for a particular period for the different reconciliation. So first we have to archive the particular period of which we have to reduce the database or which needs to be restored on some later stage. So let's go and do this for the January 2023. Say for example, if we have to do the archive of this 2022. So from the action we have to click on this archive button and now you can see the purge option is disabled presently because it will be enabled only when this archive is been complete for this particular period. So to do that we will just first archive this one, archive name, this is the archive name, and just click on this archive. So the it is basically processing our request of archiving. So what it will do, it will reduce the size of that data and archive it forward. So the job has been completed successfully. Just click on this. This is for the month of January 2023. Okay, now we can see this from the job table also. Archive period January 2023. This is the result which it has given. Okay, so this is the archive method. And if we want to purge this data, say for example for this month of June, we have to click on this purge button. So it is doing the purging for us for the month of January 2020, completed successfully. So this data has been purge, archive and purge for it, and similarly we can just restore the same for some available archives. This one is the this is available in this archive. We can just go and restore this one. So it has been completed successfully, completed with warning. It has given some warning uh, as we have been doing this one. So that is not materialistic for us. So this is how we can just archive, purge and restore the database and reduce the file for our the database or the total the volume or the size of the application. So this is how this purging works here. And similarly, there is an option available here that is of a closed environment. Okay, so with the help of this clone environment, it makes a cloning of this instance of this application, and that cloning can be restored or can be used in some other application or for some for our further usage. So to do that, so it will what it will do, it will create a same cloning, a same to same application of present of this present application, and it will be uploaded in that URL in that application which we will define in this column. So say for example, this is basically the production application. We can just write here and give the target URL, the target URL, the application, the URL of that application where we have to upload, make the cloning of this application. So I have just write it here as test. So and so it will what it will do, it will copy all this migration artifacts and other to into a test environment. So just select this one. Now user, for that we have to provide the username and password here for that particular application, and we can define the different artifacts which we defined which we need. So user and profile node, data management, store snapshot and files, and daily maintenance start time. So it will basically clone, it will migrate all the activities into the our new application, into our target application. And which is our target application? It is our test application, as considering this is our production application. So and we have to click this on the on the clone button. So it is in progress. So basically this exercise takes a longer time. It is not completed within a short period of time because it has to copy all the data of the application. So it will take time. So but our learning, but our purpose here is to how we can clone this environment. So we have to provide here the URL of the target URL where we have to get this application to be copied. Now it has been validated successfully. Now log into target environment. It is in progress, so it will take some time. Okay, so the as it will take time, so we okay, and alternatively we have this migration option, that is the backup of the application. From here we can just remove the application and migrate to some other by taking backup. All these are the backup. We can alternatively copy or download this to our local file and save it in our local disk, and from there we can just migrate the available data back to some other instance. So So the migration is different from a clone environment. So under the clone environment, we have to just define the target application URL, while in the migration we have to download the different artifacts of the application and have to upload in that particular target application. So this is how the migration in the clone works. So let's go and see the progress. So it is in progress, so it will take a much time to complete this. So as we don't have that much of time, and so we will just conclude our today's session, uh, and we'll see, and we'll come up with some new topics under the ARCS. And for more such knowledgeable and useful videos, you can reach out to our website www.bispsolutions.com. So now it's time to say to conclude our session, and it's time to say goodbye. So thank you very much.